Today, Precarious plays
Phantom Brave. Oops. Got the teensiest bit pissed at Walnut whenever he picked up the jar, Marona's jar, and used it to overkill Greg.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm not sure if enemies should do that. In this game, it feels really petty. I mean, I feel like that maybe should be the purview of happenstance. Like if you put an ally near a downed ally, and they incidentally, like an AoE attack hurts them both, that'd be one thing, but he just did it on purpose.
He's such a butt.
It's not possible. How can this be?
What's going on?
Tiniest, little, itziest bit of an apocalypse.
Ugh.
And it might be Walnut's fault.
Walnut.
Did you apocalypse?
Why you gotta be so angry all the time?
This is quite a surprise.
Is
It
it?
seems the key to Sulfur's return was the same power which sealed him 30 years ago. Soon, Sulfur will come to Ivoire, and I will have my revenge. And it's all thanks to you.
So do you think the island's gonna blow up?
What did you say?
I don't think they have the budget for that.
It's not possible. Sulfur? Because of me?
Yeah, and your pettiness. And your hate. And I know you didn't choose to be that way, but...
We have to do something, Ash!
There's nothing we can do, Marona. We need to get out of here.
Better grab Walnut.
No, we can't just leave him like this!
Yes.
I deserve to die.
Come on, let's get you home to your sister.
People are going to die because of me. This is my fault. Am I so worthless that you won't even acknowledge the terrible curse I've unleashed?
Blaming you won't solve anything, will it? I need to help my friends and the other people who may suffer. That's what's important.
And the simple fact of the matter is, if I can use you in a blood sacrifice, I might be able to stop this.
So quit being a baby and jump on my back.
I'll do everything I can to keep them safe.
Come on, Marona, we can't stay here any longer.
My life's a mistake, plagued by regret.
Oh no! Our boat is gone!
This must be Walnut's doing.
What should we do, Ash? We're stranded!
And how did he get here? Persimmon.
Yeah.
What's that?
Rainbow bird? Giant rainbow bird?
Oh.
Marona! Ash! Let's go!
What? How did you... Alright. Fine.
Sienna!
That ship is enormous.
It's my latest creation. Remember that model ship you gave me? Here it is, just bigger.
You just made it really big.
We need to hurry. Let's get back to Clutter Haven where it isn't so dangerous.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yep.
Final chapter. Gathering of Braves.
I think they've done a pretty good job of setting up the threat over time.
Mm-hmm.
But the last act is kicked off by just Walnut just being a real sad penis. Being a sort of a bad dude. Now, does Greg get to come back? No, not for free. Do I have to sacrifice an item to get him to come back? That's cool. Thanks, game.
Damn it, Walnut.
Could bring him back with some super pot.
Do it.
Oh, but is there anything else he could use the super pot for? No, he does. Greg's worth it. He's worth the super pot. So here's an issue. If I remember correctly, I think that the way this game... And here, let me save to see what chapter we're on. Let me explain what's gonna happen very roughly, right?
Okay.
So, I think 18, 19, and 20 are fairly short, and they repeat a lot of the same maps, but with different enemies to face. And I think that the whole thing is relatively short. Honestly, I kind of feel like maybe they just wanted to get to 20. Like, that's like the number that I had in mind.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of it takes place on the island where we just were. And I think it might be fairly cutscene heavy. How much time do we have left? Okay, so we can at least go to Clutter Haven. Actually, before that, what in the newspaper? Oops. I haven't read the newspaper in a long time. Let's just look at the most recent one. Oh, right. As the newly appointed chief editor, I would like to apologize for a recent article. The End is Near, written by Filbert, caused our readers unnecessary worry and confusion. The author has been suspended. It was published without permission, is not factual, does not reflect the attitude or opinion of the times. Sorry.
Isn't it the opposite of that, though? Aren't we in the end times? Isn't that happening?
It might actually be something like reporting. Also, I believe that a savior will rise up just as Scarlet did years ago. I agree with Malt. Marona is the savior. I've been ignoring it because he's a dick, but this guy has spent, what, let's see, 61, you know, the entire game bashing Marona.
Yeah.
There's something really bitter and true about that that's making it hard to think about anything else right now. Just like that kind of person who's like
a naysayer for a really, really, really long time, and finally they're like, you are good, and it's like, yes!
Now that my life is in danger, yeah, you're the best person.
It's like, duh. I love her huge books.
I should thank you two.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you thinking of something else?
Right until the end, I thought that comment was going to go in a very different direction. It took a hard left turn, yes.
Why, Sienna?
You were able to minimize Sulfur's influence and bought us all a little more time.
Just to back up for a second, that was like a perfect comedy misdirection that it's like what someone would write for a film but it just happened here in not a film.
Just look at the books, though. They're under the sheet back there.
They're
slightly
absolutely
covered.
massive. They can barely fit in the cloth
that is covering them.
Yeah, it just barely covers all the important topics that they cover.
For the last 10 years, Sprout has been the only one fighting against Sulfur's shadows.
You know Sprout?
Yes. Unfortunately, his mind is now ruled by the dark craving for revenge. I'm sorry to say that there may be only one way to stop him.
My massive books.
All of those books say, like, how to stop bad things, what to do when the world is ending for dummies. Like, the spines of those books are, like, all secrets. Where every brave is from and where they have gone.
No, I was just making more boob jokes. Sorry.
You mean...
Raphael and the White Wolf Army are on their way to the Island of Evil to prevent Sulfur's return.
Raphael?
But I doubt they'll be able to stop Sulfur alone.
How does Sulfur enter our world, Sienna?
Sulfur exists in a different dimension from our own, separated by a gate. Certain energies may open the gate, allowing Sulfur and his shadows into our world.
Oh, oops. I wonder if... that would really suck for a walnut. I wonder if the minor shades, like the little baby ones we've been fighting the whole time,
Yeah.
do you think the only reason why even they could appear is because Walnut was running around as a chroma oxide and using his power?
Maybe.
Oh, I never thought of it that way before.
Oh, Walnut. You big disaster.
Wow.
If he leaves this world through a gate, why don't we just close it?
That might stop him, but is it even possible?
It's a gate.
Well...
That's a great idea. It's so simple that it just might work.
Way to go, Marona! You think outside the box, so we can trap Sulfur in his.
Huh.
Okay, I'll be sure to ask her about it.
It looks like we may have a ray of hope after all.
I think I just realized what her plan is.
I did not.
And then I'll let it be a surprise.
I have a question, Sienna. How do you know so much about Sulfur? Who are you?
Scarlet the Brave, duh.
Dude, what the hell, man? That was supposed to be a big twist. It was supposed to
Her
be a big
hair
surprise.
is red. Her name is Sienna. Come on, people. She has all of these friends. No, really, I guessed it from the whole time.
Aw, man.
I've really been trying not to say anything.